Hello, everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. So, friends, today we have a very special guest with us, and her name is Mahvish. And she recently got selected in Amazon. She's already working in Amazon from last 10 months. So, today she is here and she is going to share her experience. So, Mahvish, welcome to Online Study for You.
Thank you so much for inviting me to your channel, sir.
Okay, so please tell us a bit about yourself, and then we will talk about like how did you apply and what was your journey in Amazon till now. So all those things we will discuss.
Okay, so I am Mehvesh. I graduated in the year 2020. I did BCom honors from Amity International University, and then I started preparing for some government exams.
Mhm.
I gave my first attempt last year, and unfortunately, I couldn't clear it. So then I started looking for a job, and then this year I joined Amazon as a fresher in February.
Okay, so this year you joined Amazon. Okay, great. So what is your role in Amazon? I mean, for which role you had applied? As you mentioned, you had done, BCom. So for what role you got selected in Amazon? How did you apply? So can you please tell us, and what was the round which was conducted for this Amazon profile? So we want to know in detail.
All right. So I was hired on virtual customer support. Like I was hired as an executive.
Mhm,
We need to our basic work is to like assist the customer and to like solve their queries. Like if the customer orders something and he receives a completely different item or a damaged item or there's a delay in the delivery. So
mhm.
these are the queries we get on a daily basis and we need to resolve it from our end. So yeah.
Okay, so how
And
did
I
you?
applied.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, you're saying something.
Yeah. So that's why the same question. How did you apply for that? How did you come to know? Okay, so this kind of hiring happens. So.
Hmm. Actually, when I was looking for a job, I was just like going through the YouTube videos, and I used to watch it on a daily basis, like to know about the latest vacancy and all. So I watched someone's video. I'm not sure whose video.
Mhm.
I applied from there only, and then I got the mail to give the test, and then yeah, that's how I got selected.
Okay. So before I ask you the rounds and all, like what all the rounds were conducted. So for how many jobs you applied?
Okay, so I think this was the second job which I applied. I've already done like one more job,
Mhm.
but I don't have the experience
No,
on
no.
that.
What
So
what I
I would
mean.
not like to.
Okay,
Mhm.
what I mean to say here is like, see what happens like in many times a student says, "Sir, I applied for this job, but I'm not getting any reply." Kind of. So for how many jobs you applied, and for how many jobs you did not get any reply, and then you got a reply from Amazon.
No, no, I applied for three jobs in total till now, and I like received all the replies. And I applied from YouTube videos only. So
Okay,
that is not the case.
okay, then your resume must be good. Okay, so what was the round conducted for this Amazon VCS profile?
There was only one round. Actually, I thought there will be an interview round, but it was like only the version test round where we are supposed to give the test. They just check the listening skills of the like person, like listening, writing, and speaking skills. So they just check in that version test. It is for about 1 hour something, and that's it. And then there is an HR round where the HR calls you to know whether you are interested for this shift or not, like for this role, and whether you have a broadband connection or whether you're comfortable in like rotational shifts or not. So the HR round will be for just 5 or 7 minutes. That's it. There's no interview in this profile.
Okay. So as you mentioned, like this Versant round, and it was for 1.5 hour, right? So
Around.
okay, okay. So they will mainly check like how is your communication skill, listening,
Yes.
spoken English,
Hmm.
all those things they will be checking, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So one more thing, this VC's profile. So as you mentioned already, it's a virtual customer support. So this will be definitely work from home. And do you have like the email? I mean, email support or the call support? I mean, voice or non-voice support. So can you please tell us a bit about that?
Okay, I thought I was like applying for the chat support, but I was wrong. It was for phones. So I need to take customer calls. So the system and everything is provided by the company only. Like my joining was from 28th of February, if I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And within before my joining, within 3 or 4 days, I got the system and everything. So I received all the setup and I need to assess the customer through calls only, but I have like worked for 6 7 months and then I got transferred to chats, so I used to handle UK customers also.
Okay, great. Oh, UK customer. Then your communication skill is very good. Even we are able to figure it out. Okay. So I think you will be the right person to ask this question. So, what exactly is this voice process, non-voice process, or technical support? So, if we have any idea about that, at least voice and non-voice process, you can tell, and then maybe technical support if you are aware.
Okay, I can tell you, like if you are selected for voice process,
Mm-hmm.
mostly they will be Hindi customers if you are selected for IN process. But it depends, like whether you are selected for NA process or UK process.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly they are like, if I'm selected for IN process, there will be 80% of calls will be in Hindi only. 20% calls will be in English. And if you are selected for chat process, you need to take 2 3 chats at a time. So you'll get used to it. When like in the beginning you'll face the issue like, oh my god, how am I supposed to talk to 2 3 customers at the same time, but you'll get used to it. So
And
I think it is.
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Please carry
No, I think it is very easy. One, like in the starting it feels like, oh my god, but you'll get used to it.
Okay, and this email process comes under non-voice, right? If I'm not wrong. So
Yes,
chat
yes.
and email comes under.
Sometimes customers, like we agents have to take chats and emails both because they both are kind of similar only.
So you are doing all three, voice, non-voice together, or
No, I used to take calls.
okay,
Currently, I'm taking chats,
okay,
not
okay,
emails. I'm taking chats only. But if there is a business requirement in future, I might have to take emails as well.
okay. So if I have any issues in Amazon, then I can reach out to you. Okay, jokes apart.
But you are an iron customer.
Okay, okay, okay. So if it is Indian customer, you won't take. Okay, great. Okay, so fine. And as everyone knows, so Amazon is a very good company, Amazon, Flipkart, and people wanted to work with this kind of companies because they have like a spread it across and there's a great exposure also. So how do you feel like working in Amazon? As you mentioned, you are.
Work, yeah, working in Amazon is like, I'm so happy to work here. Trust me. Like working environment in Amazon is the best. Like from day one, the trainers you get to
Mhm.
managers to even the GRPMs, like your group managers, each one of them are very polite, very kind. Even when if you're like lacking somewhere and you have feedback sessions with the quality team,
Mhm.
they also treat you so well. Like they teach you, like if you are like lacking somewhere, they'll tell you that you can improve here. They are not like, you have not done this, you have not done that. It's not like that. Like they are very very polite, and they are very like so much perks and benefits of working here, like which I'm sure most of us know, that like we get food coupons every month, and we get Wi-Fi allowance, and we get like a lot of benefits are there.
Okay, so you guys will be called to office or it's like virtual custom?
No.
Okay,
It's a
so it's
permanent work from home.
see that is very nice because you will be able to save complete your salary. I mean you can utilize it in different thing, but at least you don't have to spend on, because if you go to office then you have to pay for rent, and then you have to pay for food and all this expenditure. So that
Yeah.
is one good thing. So permanent work from home means, I mean, you can save a lot. Okay, that's great. So, do you have any suggestion for the student, for our audience basically? Because many of them, they think the voice and non-voice process is very tough, or there is no career, no future, and the work environment is not good. So that is the reason I'm having a session with you so that they will get the complete clarity. So, do you have any suggestion for them?
Okay. So the suggestion which I would give would be like, to give the test in a very quiet and calm environment. Okay, so like there's no distraction. You can focus on what the other person is saying.
Hmm.
Like for the British accent round, we Indians feel a lot of like difficulty in answering to that questions. We don't get that accent. Like most of you us don't get it. So what I would suggest is to just like go through the mock version tests which are available online. There are many mock version tests available, and when you'll go through it, you'll realize that most of the questions are repeated, so that will be a benefit. So I would suggest to like once you get the mail, you have to give the test within 48 hours of receiving that mail. So what I would suggest is just do not like immediately do not give the test. Just prepare for it. Just listen to 5 7 mock version test like videos.
Hmm.
Just listen it clearly and then give it.
Okay, and what
So
about the
there will be
career?
a flow.
Okay, and what about the
Sorry.
career and future in this voice and non-voice process?
Uh, I see. I joined here as a fresher. I
Hmm.
was looking for a job, but once you join Amazon, you'll get that there are so many internal job postings,
Okay.
which will be which will be this what should I say? Which will be like communicated to you through
Okay.
emails that
Hmm.
you can apply to this position.
Okay.
Position you yeah.
So you
So
mean like you will be
there
able
is.
to change your domain as well. So this is
Yes, we can easily do that.
okay.
Once you get permanent here, you have the opportunity to change the domain like as
Mhm.
per your skills.
Okay. Then that's great. I mean, you are not stuck into a single domain. Like you
Yeah,
have a lot of opportunity to explore.
right.
So thanks a lot, Mabis, coming to our platform and I mean, this was a myth, and basically we have worked on that. So thank you once again for coming to our platform and guiding a student.
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting me.